Congratulations to Ryan and his six dogs and the other dogs that propelled him along the trail. It looks like it was a race right to the end there, and Pete pulled over, took a 5.5 for Needham. Someone's gonna have to ask Pete about that one. I feel like he could have probably pressed Ryan, but he's gonna, I think even probably might have done the same thing. It was really nice to see Ryan get the win this year. On that front, one of the things, sort of a red flag on the race and in the corruption type issues, what we noticed. AK Public News did an article and they were talking about Ryan's win, it was a nicely written article. But I saw a phrase in a paragraph in there. It mentioned that one of the competitors, Jesse Holmes, a life from below zero guy who's originally from Alabama and is sort of anyway, he alleges in the article, or the article alleges that he made a statement that when he arrived at Shageluk on the Yukon River and intended to take his 8-hour mandatory layover there, at that point, if you recall, Brent Sass and him were both sort of leading the race. They had, got a little bit of a lead by taking their 24 and over, and then but anyway, he alleges that his drop bags, his resupply bags that were sent to the checkpoint, had not arrived there, and he had no resupply bag there, and thus it took sort of the zip and zap out of his dog team. He had to forge ahead on the trail, 20, 30 miles up the trail to Anvik, and take his, in other words, do a longer run than he had intended there. He had already done that long run to Shagluk and intended to take that rest there, that big chunk of mandatory rest, and it was forced to even go farther. I wonder if that's true and what the explanation, from Mark Norman Logistics. Is this another sabotage attempt like the drug thing? And what is going on, Mark Norman, and what is going on, Rob Urbach and race headquarters? Because that's absolutely, that can have a huge effect on a musher's race strategic plan and their dog team. Frankly, especially if they've done a couple long, arduous runs and are coming into a location where they're intending to get a significant amount of rest and they have their resupply bag there. That is really an inexcusable error in terms of the logistics and organization of the race. And I wonder if there's an explanation who exactly is responsible for that and what the trail committee, what the race organization is going to try to do, to rectify that situation with both Jesse and both with, and did anyone else have a similar experience where their dropbacks weren't at that